Hi, everyone. Welcome to Unscripted as Fuck, Sales, Sass, and Self-Love in 10 minutes or less. This is one of those weekend ones where you get Coach Ann by herself for a few with some wisdom and insights in terms of that. Being somebody who's been self-employed for a long time, I have weird things I think about all the time because I've been self-employed all the time. So for me, it's exciting to be able to share with all of you. And I'm really ultimately about you really being an entrepreneur or a businesswoman, right? That's what we want. We want to grow. That's why we're high achievers. And ultimately, if we're not closing sales, it doesn't matter how pretty the packaging is. The ultimate yes is to the sale, right? So, if you didn't get a chance to watch Lisa Hernandez's interview this week, I would encourage you to go back and take a look at it. It inspired this little short show with me today, and that is about the phrase of high vibe. And I believe that all women, when they want to sell more, should be high vibe. Okay, let's talk about the should. You want high vibe in your energy when you want to sell. Low vibe, no vibe reads, especially in social environments, reads as negative or sad or depressed. So a high vibe is how you create an energy, an attractive force in terms of it. And this really came up for me in an interesting way because I actually uh, heard somebody through some judgment, which I believe in a judgment-free zone, heard somebody say that high vibe women are aggressive and rude. And I was like, wow, okay, I'm direct, but I'm not aggressive or rude in my approach with people. But I'm high energy with my vibe. And I can be soft and soft spoken and slow my pace down and do all of this, yet still there's an energy, there's a vibe there, right? Vibration is where the word vibe comes from. Energy is a vibration. And so if you go to post or to follow up with somebody and you're in low energy, low vibe, right? Your energy isn't transferring in the way that you want it. If you're in your high vibe, regardless of your personality, you're quiet, you're reflective, you're shy, you're super intuitive. I'm super intuitive though. You don't have your personality is different than your vibe. Does that make sense? So you could be like me. You're loud, you speak up, you project. Even right now, I'm not speaking loudly. I can be much louder without even yelling and using my throat to do it. Yet, you don't have to be that. You don't have to be super expression with your face and your hands like I am. You can have all the gentle, loving, kind energy that you are and still project it with a vibration that creates high vibe for people. Because here is the truth about sales that you want to keep in mind. People say no with logic, they say yes from emotion. And in the social world we work in so much now, where that's where we want to find our leads, find our clients, right? Build a business, generate sales in that environment, you have to make sure that that vibration, that energy is high enough so that when you write it, they're feeling what you want them to feel. See the difference there? So if you watch Lisa, her and I, personality wise, are very different, yet we both have that energy. We both have that level of intensity in our vibration that attracts people to it. And that translates very well in writing, right? So that you can write posts, you can do less videos if you don't like video. Trust me, this is a challenge for me to make sure I get video done for you all the time and show up for that presence of that. And so, how are you going to create that vibration for yourself? Lisa gave suggestions of what she does, right? I have things that I do. I first of all believe that aligning with my passion, what is getting me up every day to do the things that I want to do. And when I know those things and I get up and I do them every day and I align to them, also, I don't ever say that I have to do something with my business. Okay, I'm going through one of those things right now with myself, I'll tell you. Creating quality stories on Facebook. You know, the stories post up at the top. Um, I gotta get over it. And what do I need to do? I have to start with my own practice. I have to be able to go, I want to create stories. I get to create stories. I'm excited to play in the story arena. And I will repeat those kind of things over and over to myself in the morning in order to achieve the things that I have to do, if you will, in my business in order for my business to attract the clients that I want. So, what is that for you? Is it a meditation? Is it journaling? Is it some quiet time with a cup of tea in the morning? Is it exercise? For a lot of women, getting their walk in or stretching or yoga or the gym, that's that piece that creates that good juju and energy in them. That so then when they go to project it in the world for people to be attracted to it, because ultimately a vibe is an attraction. Um, and you don't want to be so low vibe that it's read as sadness, frustration, depression, anger, no feeling. No feeling is almost worse. Sometimes it's better for them to be triggered by feeling anger than not. Yet that's what vibration does because it changes how you write, right? Then suddenly you're putting a little exclamation point or you add a smiley emoji. You have little things that you do that show people that energy in how you write. You use words that matter to your person in a different way versus generically just got to put something out. Low vibe, low vibe, right? Nothing to do with personality. Now I'm in low vibe. I'm just low vibed out, right? So raise that vibrational energy. Music is a great way to do it. I know a lot of people that use music to get their high vibe up. And it has, again, nothing to do with how loud you are, nothing to do with whether you use hand gestures or not, nothing to do with if you swear on occasion like I do, nothing to do with your personality. It just has to do with the energy that you create. So, how are you going to create your high vibe? What is the thing that helps you do that so that when you're projecting out with people that you want to become potential clients with you, they are excited to do it? And that's about 7 minutes with Coach Ann today. Please do hit that subscribe button. And if you haven't yet, join my community in Facebook. I give tips and tricks all week long. Super supportive tribe wants to see you succeed. Have a great day. Bye.